Across Africa, a wave of military coups and political unrest has swept through different countries, reshaping governments and creating new uncertainties. Nations that once appeared stable have suddenly faced uprisings, protests, and complete changes in leadership. Yet, in the middle of all this, one country consistently stands out as a stronghold of stability and discipline. That country is Rwanda. Analysts, experts, and observers across the world often agree that Rwanda remains one of the least likely countries on the continent to experience a coup. Today, we explore why. To understand why a coup is nearly impossible in Rwanda, we must begin with its unique security culture. The Rwanda Defense Force, commonly known as the RDF, is widely recognized as one of Africa's most disciplined and professional military institutions. Unlike militaries in many African countries, where factions compete for influence or where loyalties shift between commanders, the Rwandan military operates under a unified and highly structured command. Soldiers are trained to be loyal to the state and to the survival of the nation, not to individual leaders or political groupings. Their doctrine is deeply shaped by Rwanda's history and the lessons learned from its darkest years. The belief that chaos must never be allowed to return has become part of the military identity, creating an environment where insubordination, internal division, or political ambition within the army is almost unthinkable. The genocide against the Tutsi in 1994 remains the single most defining moment in Rwanda's modern history. The tragedy, which saw nearly 1 million people killed in just 100 days, left the nation traumatized and deeply scarred. This historical memory is not simply a story from the past, it is an active force that shapes the political and security mindset of the present. Never again became more than a slogan. It became a national philosophy. Rwandans collectively recognize the dangers of instability, ethnic division, and unchecked political power. This philosophy flows into the way the military operates, the way the police work, and the way the government manages public order. Anyone attempting to destabilize the nation knows they would be threatening not just a government, but the entire foundation of Rwanda's post-genocide recovery. This alone makes the idea of a coup not just unlikely, but culturally unacceptable. One of the strongest reasons experts consider a coup nearly impossible in Rwanda is the unity of its military. The RDF does not suffer from major ethnic, regional, or tribal divisions, which are common triggers for military rebellions in many other nations. The command structure is well organized and centralized, leaving little room for rival commanders to build personal factions or secret alliances. Every officer is accountable, monitored, and professionally evaluated. Promotion is based largely on discipline, performance, and loyalty to national objectives. Because of this unity, the military operates almost like a single body rather than a collection of competing interests. In countries where coups have occurred, the military is often divided, underfunded, or poorly managed. In Rwanda, the institution is strong and cohesive, making rebellion extremely difficult to organize. Rwanda's intelligence services are known across Africa and beyond for their efficiency and reach. They operate with a level of coordination that ensures emerging threats are detected long before they escalate. This includes monitoring internal political activities, preventing extremist infiltration, and keeping a close watch on movements within the military ranks. In many countries where coups succeed, the intelligence system is the first part of the state structure to fail. That is not the case in Rwanda. The intelligence services are well-funded, well-trained, and deeply integrated into national security structures. The state often becomes aware of a problem before it grows into a crisis, reducing the chances of surprise conspiracies or organized rebellions. Rwanda's political environment is controlled, stable, and highly organized. The ruling party, the Rwandan Patriotic Front, has maintained national leadership for nearly 3 decades and operates with a level of internal discipline rarely seen in many African political parties. The government focuses on continuity and long-term planning rather than abrupt political fights or internal power struggles. Institutional vacuum is almost non-existent. Even critics acknowledge that Rwanda's political system, regardless of its strictness, is designed to prevent internal collapse or fragmentation. This stability in leadership reduces the chances of military opportunism. For a coup to occur, there must be political weakness, infighting, or uncertainty about who is in charge. Rwanda's government avoids those weaknesses through organization and firm control. Coups often rely on public frustration, anger, or lack of confidence in national leadership. In Rwanda, however, public trust in government remains significantly high, especially in areas such as security, infrastructure development, healthcare, anti-corruption efforts and social services. The government delivers results that citizens can see, from paved roads and digitized public services to visible improvements in education and cleanliness in urban areas. Rwandans associate instability with the horrors of 1994, so any political action that risks disorder is widely rejected. Many citizens prefer consistency, peace, and order over sudden changes or experiments in governance. This strong social support base discourages military interference, since soldiers know that a rebellion would not enjoy widespread backing. Rwanda's economic transformation has boosted national pride and strengthened the desire for stability. From Kigali's modern infrastructure to the growth of tourism, technology, and agriculture, the country has made significant progress. Citizens feel they have something to protect: progress, opportunity, and an improving quality of life. A coup would threaten all these achievements. The fear of losing development gains keeps both civilians and soldiers aligned toward protecting the current order, rather than disrupting it. Another factor that strengthens Rwanda against coups is the effectiveness of the police force and local governance systems. The Rwanda National Police operates with a high degree of discipline and national coordination. Meanwhile, local government structures, from village leaders to district offices, play an important role in maintaining security and public order. These local systems ensure that tensions, conflicts, or suspicious activities are addressed early. Community policing, public dialogues, and neighborhood cooperation make it extremely difficult for any organized coup plot to remain hidden. Rwanda's governance system is deeply interconnected, meaning that destabilization attempts would face resistance at multiple layers of authority. Corruption is a major cause of coups across Africa. When soldiers are unpaid, when leaders steal public money, or when government institutions fail, rebellion becomes attractive. Rwanda, however, is ranked among the least corrupt countries in Africa. Government officials are held to strict standards, and leaders at every level face consequences for misconduct. Soldiers are paid regularly, and public funds are monitored carefully. By reducing corruption, Rwanda reduces frustration, removing one of the biggest motivations behind military takeovers. In many countries, military coups are fueled by ethnic or regional rivalries. Rwanda avoids this risk through strict laws and policies that promote national unity and discourage divisive identity politics. The government emphasizes citizenship over ethnicity, and this principle is reflected in the military as well. Soldiers are recruited and promoted based on performance rather than tribal or regional ties. This reduces mistrust within the army and prevents the emergence of cliques or divisions that could facilitate a coup. The painful lessons of Rwanda's past have made the country extremely protective of unity, which strengthens institutional stability. Rwanda's military has earned respect across Africa and around the world through its participation in peacekeeping missions in countries such as Mozambique, the Central African Republic, Darfur, South Sudan, and even Haiti. These missions boost morale, enhance professionalism, and provide global exposure to the RDF. A respected, well-trained army is less likely to engage in political rebellions at home. Soldiers who serve in peacekeeping missions see the impact of instability firsthand and often return with a stronger appreciation for Rwanda's stability. To truly understand Rwanda's stability, it helps to compare it with countries that have recently experienced coups, such as Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, Guinea, Gabon, Sudan, and Chad. Many of these nations face deep ethnic divisions, corruption, extremist threats, weak governance, poor economic conditions, or divided militaries. Rwanda's institutions do not suffer from these same vulnerabilities. Its military is unified, its intelligence system is sophisticated, its political environment is structured, and its citizens strongly value stability. This contrast is a key reason experts believe Rwanda is among the least likely African countries to face a coup. Is a coup truly impossible in Rwanda? No country is completely immune. However, Rwanda is widely considered one of the hardest environments for a coup to succeed. For a coup to take place, a country must have a divided military, a weak intelligence system, high public anger, severe corruption, weak institutions, or internal power struggles. Rwanda has none of these conditions. Instead, it has stability, unity, discipline, and a national determination to avoid repeating its past. These factors combined make a military takeover extremely unlikely. Rwanda's stability is not a coincidence. It is the result of decades of careful governance, strict discipline, strong institutions, and a powerful collective memory of what instability can cost. As many African nations face uncertainty, Rwanda continues to stand out as a country that values peace above all else. Its systems may be strict, but they are effective in preventing chaos. And in a continent experiencing widespread political turbulence, Rwanda's greatest strength is its commitment to stability. The nation understands its past and works every day to protect its future. That is why Rwanda remains one of the last countries in Africa where a coup could happen, and why its example continues to attract global attention.